Hi there, welcome to LuzLumiere channel. Welcome to the good coming in love. That's right. What is the good? What is the good stuff? What is the great things coming towards you in love? Pile 2, Pile 4, Pile 6, Pile 5. Timestamps are going to be in the description box below. Let me know which number you picked. I'll see you in your pile. Bye. Hey Pile 2, hey Pile 4. Yeah, that's what ended up happening, so we're just gonna roll with it. What is the good coming? For Pile 2, Pile 4, from now known as Pile 24. What's the good coming in love? I almost did in the next 3 months, so okay, but you know, this is the after tarot. I don't know, they want us to talk. The Empress is in reverse, so blah 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 blah. This could be something about Taurus season, after or before Taurus season, after or before Libra season, or this could have something to do with the Libra. It could also have something to do with a Cancer. It could have something to do with a Gemini. Could have something to do with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Jupiter, Sag, and yeah, maybe even Leo, but so those could be seasons or people. Thank you. Air sign. This will be happening before Libra season, depending on when you're watching this, or before an air season. I don't know about Geminis. I don't know about Gemini though. I don't know. Leo did show up. That's funny. Anyway, let's get into this spread. The good coming to you, 24. Yeah, Cancer with the Chariot, and Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's say Taurus-y energy. So Cancer and Taurus, definitely coming through to the reading. If you're new here, welcome to the Illumination. Spirit does live in the house of Lumière, so I love that. Oh, look at this bullshit. Love that. We have the Chariot, the Empress in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, the Strength in reverse. Okay. I am getting water sign energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer feels heavier here, and not because of the Chariot either. Chariot is giving a little bit more Piscean energy than not, but I think that is Cancer energy. Anyway, I am getting Libra season here. I'm getting something, yes, about Taurus season as well, or a Taurus person, or a Libra person, or a Cancer person, or this could be the months as well. So as the time of recording this, I don't know when you are going to watch this. If you watch this in the time that these months, these seasons aren't relevant, I would still really look at either maybe it's referencing that time or the time that's coming. But as of the moment that I'm recording this, it is May, and we are currently in the Taurus season. So this looks like, oddly enough, I think it's after Taurus season. Things are moving slow, so it could be Taurus to Virgo season, but also kind of like a Libra season, so September. So in terms of like timing stuff, I'm going to get to the message, but there's something here about like timings or people, I don't know, that is referencing the sort of like late May, mid to late May to like late September type vibes for you. Okay. What is the good coming towards you in love? It is slow, but it is steady. Funny enough, we have the like high chair, father, mother, patron of speed, which is the Chariot to me, right? Movement. And then we have the slowest moving guy in the deck, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And these are the only two that are showing up in the upright, right? So to me, what this tells me is a message of slow growth in the right direction. And this could have something to do with your money, actually. Your money, your stability in your world. It's almost like Spirit is saying, if you are going through slow love life, yes, you are on the right track. You are on the track that is the, like, you know, the best path for you in terms of like love. If your money is moving a little bit slower or steadily, if you're going in a certain direction, like, I feel like this is just sort of Spirit saying, like, it may sometimes feel like you're off your path in your money, career, or even business, or wherever you get your money from, or like your sense of stability, but slow and steady does win the race. And you are encouraged to settle into that. Accept the fact, swallow it, make it a part of you that slow and steady does win the race, and that you are on track, okay? As it relates to a love interest, same. Slow and steady will win the race, and don't waste the time, the lag time, right? Like, if you're a gamer, you know what lagging is. Like, if you play computer games, you know it's that, like, wait time when the screen is loading and you want to play your game, or something is about to happen and it lags because it's like catching up or downloading or whatever. The lag time, use it for something. So if you're a gamer, for instance, and you see that you can see a bar and you can see how fast something is loading, like, use that time wisely. Get up, go to the bathroom, refill your cup, go get some food, order something. Like, use that time to respond to messages, respond to friends, like, check on somebody. Like, use the lag time well, because once things get loaded, it's gonna be loaded, right? And you won't have the lag time. So during this time of the journey that you're on in your love life or even career, they're related. Use this time wisely. How does that mean? With the Empress in reverse, it's giving a little bit of winter. It's giving enjoy, almost like enjoy the time you have now, because life will get serious. This is also a pretty serious dude, and once he comes through, like, once the energy of the Knight of Pentacles comes through, notoriously, this, like, it's not playtime. Like, playtime is over when the Knight comes through, because he took so long to get there. Like, I'm not trying to F around here. Like, are you in or are you not in? If you're not ready for something, you can say, I want something real, I want a partner who blah, 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 blah. But, like, are you ready? Like, are you actually ready to put your skin in the game? Or you want, are you ready for the reality of your desire? Because the Knight of Pentacles is saying, I'm coming with the reality of your desire. Your desire is coming, right? The Chariot is here, guiding and paving the path of the Knight of Pentacles. And this sort of slowness, and as much as it can suck, there's something in it that is fruitful for you to reap the harvest of, because once, this love or this connection hits, it, like, playtime is over. Like, it's gonna be so serious. Like, if playtime is over, are you in the state of being? Are you in the state of mind to really accept that playtime is over, to do the big girl things, big boy things that need to be done in a relationship? Do you know how to relate? Do you know how to, take care of yourself in the absence of your partner, in the presence of your partner, to take care of someone else? Do you know how to take care of someone else as a friend, as a lover? This isn't friend / lover / no, this is friend, and lover, and roommate. Like, are you able to do those things, like, really, really, really? Because, like, what's coming is, like, real shit. Are you prepared? I don't think so. Okay, and so the good is, like, the path that this thing is on. Like, honestly, really, like, look at yourself and look at your life, and really start using this time wisely, because you will get what you want. You just don't want to be, you want to be ready when it comes, right? And so That's nice. The Empress is uncooked, but she's kind of fun. Like, I don't know. This feels like springtime Empress, which is so funny because it really felt like wintertime Empress, like cooking underneath. But I mean, cooking is still sort of cooking. Spring is still sort of this like waking up from winter. They're quite related. So for some of you, you're an Empress in your spring season where you're playing, you're having fun. Some of you, you're in a winter season of just like, I have so much in me, I want it to come out. Like, you're not in your spring yet, but spring is coming. Let's get to these guys, because what? Strength in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse. It feels, I don't know why it feels like someone who's denying what they want. Why is that? And funny enough, these two fall next to each other. Interesting. This could be good news. This could be good news to some of you. You are in charge of how fast your love life and your money life or whatever can go. That's a really triggering thing to say. So I'm going to give you a hot second. You are in control. You just maybe don't want to take control. But you are controlling the pace of how fast things move. The more you sort of concentrate on what needs to be concentrated on, the more the faster what you're wanting will come, because you'll be cooking yourself to readiness. You know what I mean? Like, it's like right now things are on defrost, and like, I don't know how long they've been on defrost. Did you put it in the microwave to help it out? Did you put it in cold water to help it out? Like, it's almost like how much of you I don't know. With the Queen of Swords is really giving like youth's playfulness, and someone who's not quite ready to step up. Luz, this is the good. I know. And it's good that you are in control. Oh, but Luz, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? The things you don't want to do. The things you don't want to do, take responsibility. And this is like the hard thing. So let me give you an example, because I know I could be talking to like myself. I do these pick cards on my own channel, and I go, I hate it. The things you don't want to do, like stand up for yourself, to yourself, tell yourself no, tell yourself yes, uphold your own boundaries, clean your own stuff up. The things you don't want to do, like take care of yourself. It's easier to go take care of other people, but it's hard to take care of yourself. That's the kind of thing, because the Queen of Swords needs to pick up her sword, and she needs to be judicious about what she does. But right now, it seems like she's kind of shirking her responsibilities. And it's not bad. Really, it's not bad. She just, for some of you, you sort of need to like release your energy, and then you can pick up your sword. Because for some of you, like, knowing that you are controlling the pace of your love life is triggering, and for others of you, it's really like relaxing, because like you are controlling it. So what you were ready for is what will come, and you'll be maybe more likely to identify it. Yeah, for sure. But it may still take a little bit of like muscle flexing for you to act accordingly to when it comes, right? So and act accordingly, honestly, is gonna be different for every person. This is not a societal act accordingly. For some of you, it might be knowing that, I don't know, it might be, I don't know. I mean, for some of you, it might be going out with someone who's not your type. It might be doing something that you don't want to do, but should do because you've been at the home too much. Like, I don't know what your thing is. Like, it could be taking baths instead of showers. Like, it really could be literally anything. But whatever it is, it's the thing that you've been not wanting to do. right? And like massage that. I'm sure there's many things that you don't want to do, like whatever, whether it's cleaning up something, whether it's throwing something away, whether it's quitting something, whether it's moving different places, whether it's giving up on holding something so tightly and really letting it go. It's whatever it's going to be. The good is that the more you lean into you, basically, okay, like the more you lean into you and say no to the things that are easy for you to say yes to, and the more you say yes to things that are hard for you to say yes to, you know what I'm trying to say, the more you are piecing yourself together to find the kind of relation, to get closer, to meet that relationship, as opposed to it just coming to you. You are going ahead and like meeting it, right? In a way. Ten of Wands in reverse. Strength in reverse. Listen, the good in love is things really will go at your pace. That's what this Knight of Pentacles is. Things really will go at your pace. Oh, responsibilities, the 10 of Wands. And I didn't even clock that. There's just some things that you'll have to do for yourself that you've been fighting doing. And you know yourself. You know, have you been fighting cutting a few people off? And even if it's not cutting them fully, it's maybe like lessening time. Have you been thinking about changing businesses, changing workspaces? Have you been thinking about, you know, changing your hairstyle? I don't know. To something that's more fitting for your lifestyle or the kind of person that you want to be, right? Like, is it giving up your old persona to be someone new? Is it giving up complaining and turning to taking action on anything, baby girl, baby boy? I call everybody girl. It's pretty personal though. It's pretty personal, and there's a part of like your inner child that's taken over, but it's like the playful, some of you / tantrumy inner child. Like it's the one that knows there's homework to do, but they're not gonna do it. And there's almost like a pull here for your inner adult to go, right, go to bed. Like, we need to, like, you have to study. You have to do these things to be better. I know you don't want to, but you should. There's something like that where we're now, like, parenting that part of us that wants to play hooky. Because the more we do this today, like, you can have hooky, like, be a kid, play. I don't think any of this is really bad. Be a kid, play. Things are going to go at your pace. But look at young Sheldon. Like, my kid studied so hard. He's in college. He's way advanced, right? Like, you could go farther depending on how much you study, etc. But you have to have that balance. And for some of you, that's going to look different. For some of you, it's like your version of hooky is spending too much time at work, working overtime and saying, oh, when am I going to find love? It's like, baby, you have no space in your world for love. Like, you're not making space for love. You've got to make space for love and do things that will bring you love. What does love look like? What is a relationship? Blah, 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 whatever that is, right? The things that it's a little bit difficile. Anyway, it looks like there is someone coming your way. They're in your path. They're coming your way. It's something and someone that you want. Just when they come is gonna be up to you. Is kind of the answer here, but it almost just kind of feels like you're not really ready for it. For some of you, this could be someone that you've already met and you may not have been ready for their pursuit. Now, this is not just for singles, right? Because we have a honeymoon phase here. So we have enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So someone is coming. It could be someone that you've met, someone that you meet briefly. There could be like a crush of sorts coming, but like a slow burn. Like a slow burn crush. Or maybe you're spending 2 weeks with somebody. You don't have a crush on them days 1 through 7. But then on day 8, they start looking kind of good to you. Like, you're like, oh, wait a minute. That's, yeah. If you're in a relationship with somebody already and you're actually still listening, kudos to you. I'm laughing because very soon is the reverse. Like, hello, like it's like coming soon. If it's like, you know, if you're single and looking to like meet somebody, like it's gonna take time. But here's the thing, right? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So it's essentially this kind of message that I was saying, where it's like once you stop playing hooky and take your life seriously and lean into you and actually start doing things and making yourself and your needs, the needs, and standing up to yourself, for yourself, then the stuff that you're wanting will come. Because now you're actually becoming the person who is, it's meant for. The longer time you take to become the person you need to become, to do the things you need to do, to fight yourself and say, no, we're going to do this. Like I said, I would do this for myself, and we're going to do this. If it's doing hard things like breaking up with somebody, if it's doing hard things like taking time for yourself when you're always, you know, so busy, like girl, whatever, I call everybody girl, whatever your thing is, the thing that's like hard to do, those little things, it could be standing up for yourself to your boss, it could be literally anything, okay? The thing that you're like, oh, I don't know if I could do that, like that's the stuff that you got to look at. And if it's too big, you start doing it in small increments in various ways. Okay, for some of you who are with somebody already, like I guess enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I think you two maybe, if it's you two maybe spending time together, there's just something here about someone leaving. So like going away. So let's say you have a partner right now. I feel like you or your partner are going to go somewhere either for like a week, a month, some months. And there's something about that leaving that will sort of amp up your connection and make it feel brand new again because of the idea of them or you leaving, because of that separation. So that's for somebody. There's someone, I think this person, if you do meet somebody, part of this like Knight of Pentacles, it almost feels like someone you may have met before that you're going to be re-meeting, this could be so many, it could be all of these stories for real. If you do meet somebody, like I don't think you'll see them for a while after. If you know you've been waiting for somebody, then you will see them. It's going to be for like a short while until you see them again, something like that. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. Amazing. We have the Empress in reverse. Okay. And we have the Strength in reverse. All right. I'm not seeing any third party type stuff, but it's very likely here that for some of you, something that also could be taking this time is being committed to someone else, they or you, being committed to something else. I'm not really just getting people here. I'm getting being connected to something else. So like being committed to your own bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I'm committed to my ways of being, and so that's the third party. It's not even a third party, it's just like the thing that's getting in the way of us being committed or us being closer, because I'm used to how I'm used to things. This is you or them. Why is that? But I mean, there's something either way. I will say that this connection that's coming is something that involves commitment. This person, it is the Knight of Pentacles. Like again, the Knight of Pentacles is not making this arduous journey, taking their time for nothing. Okay? They're doing it for the long haul. They want ultimate stability, and that means like marriage or true commitment, life partnership, whatever that looks like. And that's what they're wanting to go for. So the good for you is there could be someone coming here that it feels really good when you're together. I do feel like there is some type of separation here. There's a long distance something here. It could be something here about cultural, but someone really is like long distance, or like you guys are not in the same vicinity. Maybe over water too, with the Cancer here, with the Chariot here. But I digress. They could be from somewhere hot, or maybe it's hot where they are now or where you are, but this person, they're bringing marriage, they're marriage minded, And if they're not marriage minded when they meet you, when you meet them, they will be marriage minded like when they meet you, right? In terms of like, oh, this person is actually someone they see, like you are someone they actually see themselves being with. Long term. Yeah, there's just some like confusion with the very soon here. Tell me more about what's coming in love for my people here. Playfulness in reverse. Yeah, so very similar to that whole message of sort of like picking up what you need to do and doing the things that you need to do, right? Like letting your inner child and letting that like tantrum part of you, and I like put some skin in the game and become who you need to become. And you might be already doing this, right? Like the good is like you are on that path, like you are putting skin in the game, you are getting like better and better. And the good thing is like it's going at your pace. You're not going to get your person prematurely by too much. And even if you are controlling the pace, like there's a cap on how fast things are going to go, because there's things that you need to experience that you haven't yet unearthed, like the things that you haven't gone through A through Z before you start learning, like, I don't know, vowels, I don't know. Like you have to go move through a few things before you can then get through like the next level of what you need to go through. So not go through, but like grow through. And I think you'll do well. I think you really will do well. A good coming towards you is codependency. All right, addictions are affecting your romantic life. This really just speaks to that whole wedding thing and like the commitments I was talking about, like being committed to your own bullshit and stuff. You and or your other person, right? Like we're all committed to like our stuff, and bullshit is like pretty disrespectful, but it really is what it is. Like sometimes you're so committed to your persona, you know, that it gets in the way of like you being happy and you not being stressed out, or you being genuinely enjoy, like, you know, like it's just, we have a whole thing, life. So anyway, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. What I see here is having a dynamic with somebody where you two can't sort of keep your hands off each other. I know we're towards the end of the reading. I need you, if you watched pile 24, I need you to write the word water, because I just kind of feel like you two will be attracted to each other, and there will be a palpable attraction. It's just very interesting for those that like meet some, I don't know, like I'm trying to think of the people whose example it was where you're like with someone for 2 weeks, but it's on like day 7 that you're like, oh, wait a minute, they're kind of, there's something about that, but it's palpable. I think you just get along and you're not thinking about romance, but then I think there's something that clicks. Anyway, codependency is not giving me too many bad vibes outside of like, you know, being committed to your own stuff, but codependency is giving me the vibe of like you and this person being into each other. For some of you, there's some things that obviously you need to shake off about like yourself and how you've trained yourself and how you see yourself, etc., and who you need to become to get what you want. And that is really something that's getting in the way of you moving through certain things. And other people don't dictate that, you do, okay? Because it's something that you feel. It's gonna be something that you feel. If someone's like, because you blah blah blah, that's their issue with you. That's not your issue with you, okay? Because everybody will always have something to say about you, but only you know your heart the way you know your heart. So anyway, codependency here is giving me that, and also just like you being attracted to your person, you being like both of you being very attracted to each other, being super into each other, and like spending a lot of time. It's like fast. It's kind of fast now. Like once you two sort of get together finally, things will just be like serious. Playful, yes, but like serious. Like, okay, like what are we gonna do about this? Because I really feel that about you. So I hope this helped. Definitely type the word water, because there's also some raging hormones in here and water breaking and stuff. in this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. That was kind of crazy. But that's the good in love, man. Next several weeks, let me know how it goes. Keep your light on and good luck. Bye-bye. Hey, Pal 6, what is the good coming towards you in love? When I touched your number, I started singing, I'm like a bird. I have like 10 songs that come through when I'm channeling for you guys, when I'm reading for y'alls. I want to fly away. I don't know where my home is. I think we're gonna do this one as well. All right. Okay, what's the good in coming in love for Pal 6? What is the good coming in love? What's the good stuff coming in love for Pal 6? Are you about to get a lot of cards? I think, yeah. I think you are. 8 of them? Ugh, ay papi. Chariot in reverse. The Lovers. The Star. Lots of major arcans. And 3 of Pentacles in reverse. That's fine. Okay, friend. Sewer. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Sure. You have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. You have... okay. You have the 3 of Wands in reverse. You have the 3 of Wands. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Moon. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. All right. And we also have this shakiness going on. In reverse are the King of Wands, the Moon, and the 7 of Swords. Sneaky. I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. Okay. What's coming in love for you? It's not the person that you want. Yeah. There is someone coming after... Listen, there's a lot going on here. There's someone that you may want to come towards you. If this isn't a specific person, it's an archetype of a person that you think you want. But that person that you are archetyping in your head, like what they look like, etc., is kind of like not it that's coming towards you. Not to say they won't. I don't know. It may take some time, but essentially, there's something that I'm getting that you are thinking that you want, but it's not the thing that's coming. So the good is that something else is coming. But I'm also feeling another story here where the thing that you want comes and you're like, eh. And then something else comes and you're like, yeah. But the amount of time between those things happening is a bit... We have the Moon. Oh my god, we have the Moon twice. Holy cow. How did I not realize that? Because I said the Moon. Wow. We have the Moon twice. We have the Moon and the Moon. So this is what? Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so for some of you, you could meet the person, I would say that is quite possibly for you in a year. That could be a bit triggering for some people, so I'll give you a hot second to woosah yourself, right? You might meet a couple of people that ain't it between now and then, okay? But that's kind of good, because by the time your person comes, you will be more stable, because you've been through like a few things, and now you're sort of like good at being able to say what you want to say what you need to say, stand your ground, do what you need to do for yourself, especially for yourself, and see what you get to offer a partner, that you want to offer a partner. you will have been a different person from who you are. If this is a year, right? Everybody's on a different path. Everybody's on a different path. But, you know, if this is a year, let's say, the person who you are now, the person who you are when you started is not going to be the person that you are when you finish. It's going to be a different kind of person, and a person who's more readily to meet your person. And it's not a pedestalized person. When you see your person, like you, this is the good is you will not be pedestalizing a partner. They're not going to be on some pedestal. And I'm not, your well-being and you will be on the pedestal. But it's not a pedestal that you don't step down from. I just think you'll be standing straighter in who you are as a person, because you actually like be loving on you, because you fought for you. Okay, for those of you who are like, oh no, Luz, not a year. I mean, look, it's here. I'm seeing it here. It's gonna be within the year. Okay, so depending on what that means to you. Right now we're in May, in time of recording this. This is time loss. But right now we're in May. Within the year is like from May to May. Okay? That's still 12 months. It's within the year. Within a year. So within a year, some of you could meet, you will, like meet, I mean, that's still the same thing, 12 months, right? So you will meet the person who you are way more likely to actually like build with, etc., etc. Between now and then, you'll be meeting people who you'll be having fun, learning from. And by having fun, I don't mean getting it in. I mean, there is the Ace of Wands here. But you'll be like growing and having fun, like creatively, funly, like genuinely, this is a fun person. Like I'm learning a lot from these people, how they're treating me, how I'm treating them, and all that. I don't think you'll notice when you meet your person. That's kind of funny. I don't think you'll notice. What are you doing, Pop 6? I think you'll be looking at like your type or someone else or something else, and then you'll be like, it's my person. I have seen my person. I feel like you'll be distracted at the point of time that you meet your person. And that's kind of a good thing, because I feel like you won't, again, like put them on a pedestal and be like, oh, like foaming at the mouth or anything like that. I say that respectfully, because I be out there, baby. But like you'll have it. You'll see them and you'll go, oh, it'll be like, it'll be a jolt. But it'll be like, you'll be stabler. You'll be calmer. Okay, 3 of Wands, King of Wands. Waiting. Okay. There's certain people that you are going to meet that, I don't know, it feels like they're kind of your type. They're kind of what you like. Quite possibly like Leo, Cancer season. I think you may have a fling with somebody in Leo Cancer season. So that's coming up soon, eventually. And then it might be short-lived, the fling, right? And for some of you, where it's not a year, where it's within the year, it'll be like before Libra season, like before Libra season, it's like Virgo season or something. If you're watching this during, oh my god, a time of recording, but it could be before and like during an earth sign, after water, during an earth, before an air sign, but during an earth sign. And that's kind of how they how they go. It goes fire, earth, air, water. Yes. So anyway, You could meet this person towards the end of Cancer season, going into an Earth season, but you won't realize that you're interested in them quite possibly until like a Libra season. For some of you, this is what this looks like. You will probably meet somebody, you may be ending something with somebody during like a watery season, on and off during like a water and fire season. And then you'll meet somebody in an earth season and you'll be like, okay, whatever, it's just a person. But things, you'll sort of like fall for them in an air season. The person that you're falling for, the good that's coming towards you, is someone who's stable in their emotional body. Oh. I don't know who will be drinking or who will be sort of like indulging in, I don't know, vices or partying or whatever. Someone does like, has like a vice, whether it's smoking or drinking or partying or whatever you want to call that. Could even be like sleeping too much, right? But there's an undeniable attraction that you're gonna have to this person. It's just you won't realize it until it hits you. What's coming towards, what's the good in love for Paul 6? The thing about this is it's kind of interesting. I mean, I think I will put that there. Luz, could it be that the person that I want is the person that's coming towards me? I don't know. I just feel like there's someone that you're specifically thinking of and it's not the person that is like the person that makes you go, oh, that's like a different person. And the person that you want, yes, right? Like, yes, there's multiple people coming towards you, okay? There's multiple people coming towards you in love. This is not who's coming towards you in love. This is the good in love. The person that you want, you're going to sort of get a chance with them, okay? I feel like you're going to get a chance with the person that you want and you'll get a taste of that sugar. And by that, I mean like the experience of them, right? You'll get a taste of the experience of them. And then you'll kind of be like, oh, yum, this is great. I like this, da 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 da. But I feel like it's going to be short-lived. So if it's the person that you want, it's going to be short-lived. And in the meantime of you indulging the person that you wanted or the type of person that you thought you wanted, someone else was sort of like there all along, but they weren't there all along. Like they're new to your life, but they were not like a big contender until all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait a minute. This person is kind of cool. So they kind of sneak up on you. So yeah, there is going to be, like I said in the beginning, I mean, thanks Reconciliation for coming out. Like, yeah, the good is you're going to get a chance with someone that you've been wanting and been hungry for, or an archetype of a person that you want. And cool, right? Like that's going to be a thing that happens. And I feel like you'll sort through what needs to be sorted through. If this is the person that, oh baby, like I can't even finish that sentence. But if this is the person that I think, here's the thing. If the person that you're wanting is the person that comes and there is no other person that's been there all along. They haven't been there all along. You like met them a month before or like a few weeks before or something like that. You just didn't look at them that way. But if they're the same person, then essentially the good that's coming in love is you're going to see how you've been wrong, okay, towards this person that you want to reconcile with. Like, if it's the person on your mind, right, you'll realize how you've been effing up, how you've been wrong, how you've been seeing them the wrong way, like you've mischaracterized them. You haven't really seen yourself the way you needed to see yourself. And like, you've been wrong. I don't know how to say that nicely. Like, you've been wrong. Like, you've been in the wrong. And now you'll sort of be seeing them in a better way as who they actually are. Maybe. Who they actually are. And not how you saw them before because you were wrong. Now, for my manifesting girlies out there, I call everybody girl. You could be a boy, a man, a hoe. I don't know, you know. This is so cute. For some of you, what's gonna help in you manifesting like your person to be the person, if that is your story, then it's gonna be, again, you realizing you're wrong, how you thought about them is wrong, and your interactions have been wrong, and you're gonna rewrite that story, because the Ace of Wands is here, right? It's almost like you'll be drinking different kinds of Kool-Aid to see your person differently, and that'll make you more stable. So I don't know what you're wrong about. Either you're wrong about like pedestalizing them, or you're wrong about shitting on yourself to pedestalize. I don't know what you're doing, baby girl. I call everybody girl. Oh my God. Excuse me. There's something that you're going to see and you're going to go, oh my God, I've been doing it. And in that change, you manifested them to show up the way that they sort of need to show up. And you didn't realize that. Because I feel like if it is the same person that, like, the person on your mind, or like someone that you want, you'll see them differently. And I'm sorry, that's not what I meant to say. You'll take a break from each other somehow. And I feel like that's where like some of your epiphany will happen, and you'll be like, oh wow, like no, I get it now. We have release your ex here. So that goes all right for both stories. The one that I really had to think about with the people who are like, no, this is my person. Sure. Or like your archetype of a person, right? Like you might find what you're looking for in a different kind of skin or persona, whatever. And you have to still release who they were, right? This is that, like, I was wrong. Like, I haven't been seeing things right. I was wrong about myself. I was wrong. Like, whatever. It doesn't have to be about bad things. It could just be, like, whatever, how you see people, how you see yourself. You change your mindset, right? However, you do change your mindset. Oh, wow. You do change your mindset. And you do take a break from each other if this is, like, your reconciliation person. You take a little bit of a break from each other, not too long, maybe like 2 months or 3 or something like that, or less, but it could be a week. I don't know. But I think you get back together, but slowly, or you go towards each other slowly. Now, for the people who like the first story I was talking about for the first like 20 minutes of this, where your person, you know, the person you've been thinking about, your type, they finna come through, but it's not them, it's like someone else. This is the good is you're going to be releasing them anyway. Like you're going to be releasing your old ideals and opening yourself up to something new anyway. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. It is, and I think you will be seeing that. I think the good in this is like you are seeing that you need to take certain steps towards your love life to manifest it the way you want it to be, and you need to be the person who embraces what you're manifesting and become that person as well. And so I think you will be going through certain things to like get through what you need to get through and grow through what you need to grow through to get to where you need to be, and you will get there, which is exciting for me. I see it. You will get there. Heart-to-heart conversations in reverse, tough. This just reminds me of the moon in reverse. I feel like that's more of like an epiphany. I feel like what's coming, like, well, the good in love. I should just do what's coming in love. I feel like the good in love for you is like when you meet your person, or not really. Like in love, you will have an epiphany. Like you will have many epiphanies when it comes to your love life. If it's for that story where it's like a year until like with a year when you meet that person, then I think during that year you really will be exponentially like growing. You will be having like changes of mind, changes of perception, and becoming truly like this really beautiful being, this calm being. It's just funny that it's the Seven of Swords that's like giving all this. Anyway, and if it's for those of you who are meeting this person like within the year, so between, you know, today's May until between May and December, then I think during this time, like you're really having some come to Jesus moments with yourself, where you're having like epiphanies about yourself and like what you need to know. And it's really beautiful because you're finding that you don't need to do as much negotiating. Like you don't have to say too much. You can just move with ease. Like you're moving easier, which is beautiful. The Spirit might be helping you move with ease. Sort of releasing certain things that used to be holding you back, and you're reconciling with like a more innocent part of you that hasn't been muddled up by like society's views or what people think you should do. Anyway, I mean, the good in love is you're going to be getting somebody who's going to be making more of the effort. Okay, so for some of you, this is somebody, I mean, for many of you, this is somebody who like you've been wanting. Okay, somebody who you've been wanting. Could be an archetype of a person, a character of a person, it could be an actual physical person. Someone who you've been wanting is coming. And that is good for some of you. For some of you, it's going to be a fling. It's going to be short-lived. For others of you, yeah, it's going to be short fling, going to be short-lived, and then you'll meet someone else, cool, where it's going to be like more longer lasting, I guess, or someone who you actually like go travel with and like be on that journey. For others of you, it could be that you will see them in a different way and start manifesting them differently and manifesting yourself differently and see things in a different perspective and start moving slower with the person or object of your, or the person of your desire or the archetype of your desire. I'm not going to rule out that story because it could be true. It could be really real. Could be, but could also not. There was another story I'm sure I kind of forgot. Let's see. What else is the good coming in love? You're going to be releasing an energy, and I'm so happy for you. Like, you're really going to be releasing an energy, and I think that energy is like an insecurity. Honestly, like you're coming off really stable. Family issues, healing family issues in reverse. You're coming off really stable. It's safe for you to love. You're coming off really stable in like what's coming in love. I think you're just truly, you're not the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, you are now that I say that, but there is an energy that you'll be having where you're just so much calmer, Paul 6. Like, you'll just be so much calmer in the presence of like your what's coming in love. But yeah, definitely a lot of energies coming towards you in love, Paul 6. This is not coming towards you. Lots of energies in the good in love. If you are reconciling with somebody from the past, that's good. It's good because I think you'll get to work through a few things and indulge in that option and see what it is you do like, what it is that attracted you, what it is that you want to create moving forward, whether with them or someone else. So either way, when this reconciliation-tory energy comes, whether again it's in the form of a person, a physical person, or an idea that you have, like I want a kind of partner who's ... When you get that, there's something about that that's going to help you direct the path of where you're going to where you're gonna meet someone, or you're gonna meet this person in a different sort of like way. I don't know if that made sense, baby, but that's what I got for you. So you write the comment. I want, if you've reached this far in the reading, I want you to write the word party. I want you to write the word party in the comments. This pile was giving a lot, honestly. This pile should have been an 18+ pile. I really had to shut that down. Anyway, pile 6, I wish you everything. Keep your light on, good luck, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey there, pile 5. Hey there, pile 5. Pile 5. Woo! What is the good in love? What is the good in love for you? What is the good in love for pile 5? This has been a very interesting reading, you know. Oh. My gosh. King of Cups in reverse, 2 of Cups? What? I really like the 2 of Cups in this deck. And guess who's at the bottom of the deck? 4 of Wands, baby. Okay. 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 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. At the top is the 9 of Wands, Page of Swords, 9 of Pence, 6 of Swords, the Judgment, 6 of Wands. Cool. In the reverse, we have the King of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Empress. In the upright, We have the Moon, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. What is the good coming towards you in love and understanding? The Two of Cups feels like an understanding. It feels like something healing. It feels like, oh, I understand now. There is a bit of reconciliatory energy here, I cannot lie. But there's something here about like settling, something settling in your spirit. And you know the feeling when you have like understanding wash over you, right? When you like, let's say you're upset with somebody and you're like, you're just being really about them and stuff. And then you maybe take a peek into their life and you go, oh, wow. And you're filled with this like calmness that comes upon you because now you finally understand. Right? I think it's called fucking grace. Like, you give people grace. Or you give yourself grace. It reminds me of like the Scrooge McDuck scene where he goes to his worker's home, and that's when we meet, like, I mean, that's when we see like Tiny Tim and how the father has been working so hard to provide for his family, and Scrooge is like, oh shit, like, whoa, like, I get it. Like, he really has a come to Jesus moment. It's like an understanding. That's what the Two of Cups is giving. Okay, it's giving that. It's giving reunion. It's giving understanding. I just can't tell if they're gonna hug and release. Like, I don't know where they're going here. So we'll leave it at that. Flanked by the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress. So I think the good is you are going to be reuniting with somebody or understanding somebody or meeting. When I meet people, I don't hug them this intimately. Maybe at the end of a date, yeah, for sure. But like, it's not giving me new energy with the Two of Cups. I'm not going to lie to you. If that ends up happening, okay, cool. It could be a meeting of souls, right? It could be a meeting of familiar souls in different bodies. 'Tis Cups. But yeah, there's something here about like an exhale. I think some kind of decision is being made with you, Pile 5. In the good that's coming towards you in love. I think someone took a risk, or someone is taking a risk. And there's almost like an it's okay moment, or like I'm glad you did moment, or just some sense of like calm and peace. Do you guys hear that motor running outside? Like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. I'm not mad at it. I just don't understand what they're doing. King of Cups in reverse. Now, this is a person. So, the good coming in love with this King of Cups here in the reverse. I'm looking at the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and I'm looking at the Moon. This King of Cups is confused. This King of Cups is confused. They don't know which decision to make necessarily. And I think it's because they don't know where they're going. So I think that thing that I said about whether you and this person who you reunite with or that you meet, and I'm not sure about that one, about meeting them or meeting them again, or someone who you have an understanding with romantically. I don't even know about that one. I feel like, I don't know, there's something healing happening for you here. But where things go moving forward is sort of like question mark, question mark, question mark. Because even this king doesn't know. And the Moon is here. Like, just really on top of this whole guy here. Like, what do we do now? We don't know, but I know this feels good. So we don't have to plan, right? We don't have to plan. We don't have to know what to do. We can just stay in this moment. This feels very present moment living. Very present moment. So this could be, I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm getting a story. This isn't for everybody. I'm getting a story where two people find out that they're like of different faiths, different family backgrounds, and in their hearts or whatever, they know or feel that they can't be together, right? This is like, neither one of them is gonna give up their thing. And they have this moment of understanding. or it's like we can't be together at this time, and they have this moment of understanding. It's almost like a long distance couple. Before they become long distance, they know that, you know, you have to take that job, or you have to go to that school, you have to do that thing, and they either make a choice to, like, I don't know, like they're sort of coming to a choice where they're hugging, they're making this, like, it's an understanding. Now, is that what's coming towards you, you know, this type of separation here? I don't know. I can't speak on that, because quite frankly, I feel like these people are still in that moment of an embrace. So what's coming towards you is something, I don't know, is something is being made clear in your love life. Okay, something is being made clear by somebody who's maybe been withholding, maybe you've been withholding. Something is being made clear. A type of decision is being made in the concrete. It may not be a decision that people are necessarily fully on board with, but a decision nonetheless is being made in the fog. But there is a fog, so you don't quite know what's going to happen next. Why is that good? Because I think this Two of Cups is really important. I think having this sense of peace, this sense of culmination, this sense of coming-nation, I don't know. I don't know what that word means. It doesn't mean anything. I made it up. This sense of, like, balance, I feel, in the storm, being together in the imbalance is a certain kind of balance that feels good. Like Shakespeare said, it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. I'm not saying you're going to, like, lose this person or this dynamic or whatever, but there's something here about, like, it's like misery loves company. It's nice to know that your counterpart is also, like, missing you or feels the same way about you, right? It doesn't have to be, like, as bleak as I'm sort of making it sound, but it's sort of nice to know that they're also feeling the ache of you two being apart, or you two not seeing eye to eye, like something like that. So that is sort of here in terms of, like, there's an understanding, and that's the good coming in love. So maybe this is for my people who are coupled already. Maybe this is for my people who are, but there's something here about an understanding. And I think it's an empowering understanding, because it's not coming from a place of, like, ego. It's coming from a place of, we both don't know. It's not you doing it. It's not me doing it. It's a situation like, okay, I understand now. And I can see that, you know, maybe we're both acting from hurt, or we're both acting from, like, deep desire. Like, now what? We're in this together. Like, now we have to figure out the way forward through this fog. Or do we just stay in the fog for a while? We have the King of Cups and the Empress both in the reverse. So the nice thing is I do see the Eight of Pentacles. Now, in this deck, this is the Before Tarot. And he is not fully finished, right? Like, he's putting up his handiwork. He's enjoying the moment. So I feel like for you, Pile 5, in the fiveness of this all, like the chaoticness of this all, I think you're going to be enjoying something and pausing time with someone to enjoy the moments together. Whatever that means. Whether it's physically or emotionally, because that's all we have. Emotion, physical, emotion, physical. There's such a balance here in, like, imbalanced way. Like, it's so interesting. It's so interesting. We have 6 cards. We have the Moon, which is confusion. We have the Two of Pentacles, which can be just a lot of, like, juggling. But in the reverse, which to me is sort of like a calming. And we both have a King and an Empress, both uncertain. There's a lot of, like, uncertainty, half finished, not quite sure where to go. But I think the good about the situation is you both see eye to eye. You both understand the situation, and the feelings are mutual, or at least there's, like, an understanding of the other. But I think there's a sharing and a mutualization of feelings. Tell me more. What's the good coming in love? Make the effort in reverse. Yeah, there's something about that, because here's the thing. Wedding stays coming out. But make the effort in the reverse. Like, this is always, to me, the Eight of Pentacles, someone making effort. But even here, he's paused. He's admiring what he's done so far, because this might be, like, you know, sometimes you're working on something like, oh, I have like 3 more of these to go. I'm not even done with this one. Let me motivate myself and see what I have done already. That kind of thing. And the four pentacles are like done. There's instability in the 5th, but there's steadiness in the 4. And that's like a very present moment. Wasn't this the pile that had like a 4 of wands or something? I forgot. But yeah, there's something about the present moment. But this is to me usually about making the effort. But right now, I don't know. It's giving something else. 2 of Pentacles is some confusion, but it's also about making some type of choice to me usually. But here it almost feels like it's also enjoying the present moment. Make the effort feels like it's enjoying the present moment yet again. Make the effort in reverse is great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This looks like people who are clear about being unsure about which steps to take towards each other. And then we have wedding. Wedding to me is, I mean, it says the situation involves marriage. Could be. We have the 2 of Pentacles here. We have the Empress here. I wasn't really picking up any third party vibes or anything like that. But the good is through the confusion, some kind of path will be decided on, and that's what commitment is. Whether it's a path for you to decide to, like, I don't know, actually, there's more than 1 or 2 paths of going together or going apart. There's a lot of ways to get to the same point. So I'm going to keep that vague, because with wedding here, it does look like, oh, you're making a commitment to be together, which could be with the 2 of Cups, right? But what I really feel with wedding is, and again, it's in layers, is you're making a commitment to each other in terms of like honoring each other and honoring like what you two share, which is really beautiful. Tell me more about what's the good in love. Romantic feelings. Yeah, dude, like this is real. This is what I've been saying is kind of real. I feel like in this pile, you're honoring each other. Like thank you, Spirit, for like really calling that forth. And didn't you get the 9 of Wands as well, right? Like in the beginning, I don't know if it was this pile, while I was pulling at the top of the deck, 9 of Wands is like that struggle. I was so surprised to see that. Then there was 6 of Swords, going to calmer waters. We have chemistry here. We have reconciliation here. Listen, I feel like the good here is you two finally sort of understanding each other through the confusion, and the confusion still is there, but now you're like in the confusion together, as opposed to you have your confusion, they have their confusion. It's just kind of interesting how the King and the Empress show up in the reverse, but really they're in the same boat. When I looked at the King of Cups, I did not think he wasn't exalted. I felt like he was just a human. The Empress has been coming in the reverse in this whole reading, so she's just chilling. But I just really feel like they're both in reverse because they both just don't know where to go. But you can't figure it out by yourself if you're going to approach this dynamic. Like, you got to do it together. I want more. So it looks like, yeah, like the feelings are real and they're worth exploring. So perhaps you two really are enjoying like the present moment together. This is so beautiful, but like, what's the good in love? That's a lot. Trust very soon and unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this thing going. I think this is just gonna be the unrequited love is not, this is personal. And I feel like you'll both honor it. In that, depending on how deep you two spend time together, understanding and whatever, I think for the most part, when you meet someone and you're like, oh, I like you, and then you're like, oh, but we're different, da 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 da, like it's tough to let go, but it's tougher to let go of someone who you've known for months and you really shared space and time with them and you've bonded, you know what I mean? That kind of thing is what I'm saying, where it's difficult to let go because you've known this person a lot deeper. Unrequited love is really just giving people wondering whether something is worth it. It's giving me mental energy and emotional energy, I suppose, of like, you know, is this really worth it? Like, what can we do? It's just a lot of thinking. Excuse me. The nice thing is romantic feelings is here, so you both know that it's real. But unrequited love is a threat here if you two don't keep open lines of communication. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I think that's very clear. This is time to start really thinking about what you want for yourself and for your life. And that's going to help in the path that you two create when you think about each of what you both want for your own lives and come together and say and compare notes. Then maybe you can have room for compromising. Then you can have room for thinking about, you know, X, Y, and Z, but not acting on your own. You can act on your own, obviously, because it's your life, but I think keeping this person in the loop and them keeping you in the loop is good, especially with this trust here. And not really thinking like the worst of the other person. This is an interesting read. Anything else? One more. Attraction. It's real, man. This is like give your relationship a chance at the bottom of the deck, and engagement. This is deepening with each other. So I think for you, honestly, the good is perhaps there will come a space and a way for you two to cultivate and be in the present of whatever you're feeling for each other and actually like explore it. And whether it goes forward or what, that's not for what we're reading right now. I think that's for you two to decide, but the attraction is real, the feelings are real, and the doubts are also real. Like the reality of the situations are also real. The ramifications or whatever are also real, and you two, you know, we'll need to figure that out. But I think there is some type of chance coming for you two to have and share an understanding. So perhaps something is pausing so that you two can have an understanding of each other. All right, that was a strange one. That was real specific to somebody. Listen, if you've reached all the way to the end to this reading, I want you to type in Huggies. Huggies, Huggies, in the comments. Huggies, because this is like a really real pile. Like I could see this story playing out in real life, and it's tough. I mean, a lot of them you really can, but this one that was very specific. I don't even think I was able to pick up a story of like a new people. I usually try to pick up a story of like, well, if it's a new person, I think same. Like if it's a new person, there's some differences between the two of you guys, and you'll just be paused. Like something will be paused. Time will be paused for you to get to know each other or what have you, to see what you can explore about being with each other and the like, what that looks like and understanding one another. So I wish you everything. Ooh, keep your light on and good luck. Bye-bye.